I find it strange that atheists, often as a means to ridicule theists, tend to lump the proposed existence of a deity in with things like Bigfoot, fairies, and unicorns, entities that they readily identify as mythical, and their belief of the non-existence of which they are willing to express, yet they cling to the notion of non-belief when it comes to a deity specifically. I feel no compulsion to hide behind a term like non-belief as it pertains to Bigfoot. I tentatively consider it more likely to be true than untrue that Sasquatches do not exist, and I have no reservations against expressing that belief. I believe this for the same reason anybody believes anything. I was compelled to do so by the sum total of my life experiences. I do not assert to know that they do not exist. So I incur no burden of proof for their non-existence. I do not assert this belief can be justified through empiricism or evidentialism. However, these are not the only valid epistemologies, and I justify my belief of the non-existence of Big through rationalism. I'm also willing to plainly state what it would take to change my mind. The capture of a living Sasquatch would do the trick, as would the discovery of an intact carcass, the intact skeletal remains, or the intact fossil remains. Even if biologists found something that resembled a Sasquatch closely enough and gave it some other scientific designation, I would be willing to concede, you know what, maybe X was indeed what people were calling Bigfoot. So what exactly is the point of non-belief if not to serve as the framework to uphold a facade of being justified without ever having to actually do the work to be justified?